Hey y'all, hey, it's so nice to be seen. Welcome back to my channel, but if you're new here, welcome. My name is Candace and I'm over here taking it a day at a time. I wanted to come through and show you guys the new skincare routine that I am trying out. It is actually one that I found at madamenoir.com, and I just felt like I'm in my almost mid-30s, so it was about time to start taking better care of my skin and better care of me. So I wanted to try this new skincare routine out, and I want to take you guys along with me. So without further ado, let's try. So disclaimer, fan is on when I turn on my light in my bathroom. So I'm going to try and talk over it. If I seem like I'm yelling, I apologize. So I just finished taking a shower and I'm starting my skincare routine. Well, it's new to me, so I'm trying to make it a routine. But I'm starting with, I started with my face cleanser. I am trying the Burt's Bees Sensitive Facial Cleanser. I have sensitive eczema prone skin, so I try to use everything on my face. I try to make sure that it's sensitive, and if I can help it, I try to make sure that it has the eczema seal on it. We'll talk about that later. But I started with that in the shower. I massaged it into my face, and I made sure to get, both my face and my neck. And I already rinsed it off and patted my face dry with my towel. So next is going to be a serum. This serum is going to be the CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum. So in the Madame Noir piece that I read, that recommended two serums actually. It recommends one in the morning with vitamins and SPF in it, if you can find it, and then in the evening you should do a hyaluronic acid serum. So this one I'm using, do not open it prior to this, sorry, there we go. This one is for the AM. So I'm going to rub this into my face and neck. And these serums go a long way, so you don't need a whole lot. But just make sure you rub it in everywhere. There we go. There's that. Next up is going to be an eye cream. According to the article that I've read from madamenoir.com, I'm probably going to mention it over and over again. It said I should have started eye cream in my 20s. Oops. But you just put a little dab on your fingers and you go all the way around your eyes. Just blot it in around your eyes and then you rub it in. I think I used to, but my eyes are not that wide around. And that product is also by Burt's Bees. I got the whole Burt's Bees Sensitive Facial line. And that one is the Burt's Bees Sensitive Eye Cream. All of the sensitive stuff has cotton extract in it. So when I do this, I try to get every layer to dry before I start the next layer, because I feel like if it's not, dry, it hasn't seeped into my skin yet, so doing my best to try and hurry up and get it to dry. Alright, okay, so the next part in this half of the skincare routine is going to be the dark spot corrector. And this is Burt's Bees Dark Spot Corrector Renewal with Vitamin C. They didn't have the sensitive kind, but that's probably because all this stuff that they have to put in a dark spot corrector, none of it is probably for sensitive skin. but I'm trying to get rid of all these little old acne spots that I have on my face. So, but you're just supposed to blot that on those problemed areas, not all over your face, because like I said, it's got a lot of strong stuff in it. So you don't want that all over your face, drying it out and, you know, giving you problems. Sorry. Alright. Okay, so try to get that to dry. Felt like I left some parts out. Okay, so try to get that to dry. And then the next is actually a facial oil. This is a little tiny bit controversial. A lot of people think that, you know, putting oil, especially if you have oil prone skin on your face or acne prone skin on your face, that this is a step to avoid. But the piece that I read from MadameNoir.com, the person who wrote that article actually said that it works better for you. So I'm trying it out to see how I feel. It's supposed to add a lot of moisture to your skin. I didn't get enough for everything. Sorry, the towel's falling. My bad, no peaks, no peaks. So, get a little bit more for the top half of my face. And I love these little droppers from Burt's Bees, because they don't have the little spongy thing on the top. It's a button. It's so cool. Oh, this one is the Burt's Bees Complete Nourishment Face Oil. If I didn't say that, I'm sorry. So, and honestly, this isn't the very first time I've done this. Like, I've been haphazardly trying this skincare routine every once in a while. Like, I've mostly done it at night. This is the first time I've done it during the day. But like I said, this is a new skincare routine for me. So, you know, they say it takes 21 days to start a habit, or to make something a habit. So I'm working on it. And last but not least, Daily Moisturizing Cleanser from the Burt's Bees Sensitive. But yeah, the first couple of times I've used that oil, I actually kind of agree with the writer of that article, as my skin does feel nourished, like the bottle says. Like, it doesn't feel extra oily, especially when you use it properly. Like, it doesn't feel like I've added even more crap to my face, if you know what I mean. So. Just trying to keep the wrinkles and stuff away. Trying to keep my man around. But I started this skincare routine other than the fact that, you know, I needed one. Because in my opinion, at the age I'm at in my 30s, I'm 33 now, I'm going to be 34 in August. Like, I feel like that's one thing that, you know, every woman in their 30s should have. But I hadn't had one. That, and they say black don't crack, but I've seen both black people who have cracked, and I've seen black people who haven't. And if, you know, if I can help it, I'm gonna be one of those who doesn't crack. But I'm not gonna sit here and just say, oh, that's how it's supposed to go. It says in the Bible, wanting without works is dead. So I'm going to make sure that I do the work and try to make sure that I do everything in my power to make sure that I don't crack it. I'm trying to look like Miss Cicely Tyson at 92, okay? All right, so if you can see how lovely and nourished and clean my face looks, this is the morning half of the routine. So I will see you later on tonight for the night care routine. Hi again, guys. So we're gonna get into the nighttime routine now. Don't judge me. It's a whole nother day. It's a whole nother night. Just got out of the shower like the beginning of this video. But as you guys all know, and if you read my blog this week, you read me say that it takes 21 days to make a habit. Still working on this whole skincare routine thing, so please don't judge. So there aren't too many differences in the daytime versus the nighttime, just like one, maybe two. So I've already washed my face. I'm gonna get to the next step, which at nighttime, our trusty Madame Noir article recommends that you tone at night. Now, I'm going the economical route. Instead of buying some fancy toner, I'm using witch hazel, which is a natural astringent. They have a lot of fancy schmancy ones these days that, you know, are enhanced with like lavender or rosehip oil or rosehip extract, just to give it, you know, that gorgeous smell. And I just went the regular route. Just got, you know, regular witch hazel. I think mine was only like $4 or $5. So the other stuff I splurged on for me, so I went the economical route with the witch hazel. So after this, we get back to all the other steps that we've been doing. So, like I said, I want everything to dry. So when I put the next layer on, it seeps into my pores and, you know, does the thing. So next is serum. Now, the difference between the AM and the PM. AM, they suggest vitamin C serum. At night, hyaluronic acid serum. And this one is the CeraVe Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Serum. So do that. And I believe the hyaluronic acid is supposed to help with wrinkles. Okay. Woo. All right. Next is my eye cream. If I remember correctly. Don't judge if I didn't. But I know that the next two are like spot treatments, so. And I've been struggling with this eye cream because I keep squirting way too much for around my eyes. And try not to do that because, you know, this stuff is not cheap. But you only get one face, so. Alright. Dark Spot Corrector. Oh my gosh. When I get to the oil, I have to tell you a story about the first time I used it. And I'm a little anal about certain things, so when it comes to organizing, especially in my little palace that I have right now, it's not a lot of storage space. So I'm doing my very, very best to keep as much stuff organized and finding a place. So because now doing this awesome skincare routine, trying to do it twice a day, I have this awesome little box full of all of my products. And it just goes right down on the floor next to my sink. So all I have to do is pull it out and use all the goodness in it. Alright. So I did dark spot corrector after I did my eye cream. So next is the face oil. Now, I believe I already told you this about both this and the dark spot corrector, but I love the fact that these are little droppers, but they have buttons instead of the little squishy things on the top. So awesome. But make sure I do this, because the first time I used this, I felt so dumb afterwards. I didn't screw the top on, and when I went to go pick it up to put it back, I spilled a bunch of it in my sink. I was so mad. But what are you gonna do? It's not like you could go down and get it. And it's so funny with the face oil, I never put enough on my hands. I'm losing my towel, sorry. I never put enough on my hands for the face oil, but the eye cream, always put too much. I don't get it. Sorry. Alright. A little bit more of this. Probably because of the whole spill situation, and I'm trying not to lose any more than I already have of the face oil, but pretty good at doing. And then the piece de resistance. Like I said, I thought this face oil was gonna feel like it was, you know, clogging my pores, but it's really not. It feels so hydrating. And I know oil hydrating, it doesn't sound like it's supposed to go together, but it really does. And last but not least, I'm using the Burt's Bees Sensitive Night Cream. Remember, the daytime, they have a daytime lotion, so I use that in the daytime, night cream at night. So, just a little bit of this. And this is a little thin. Like, I thought the night cream was going to be a little bit thicker, but it's really not. It's not heavy, which is good, because who wants to go to sleep with heavy cream on their face? You know? Good stuff. Feel younger already. Alright. So that's it for the skincare routine, you guys. Thank you so much for coming through and watching. Like I said before, this is new to me, so I'm still practicing. I'm still trying to get all the steps in and making sure I do it twice a day, every day. So as of right now, it's not totally consistent, but as I get better and once I get 2 solid weeks of doing it twice a day, every day, I'm going to come through with a review and let you know how my skin is doing. And once I get to a month, so be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit the bell, and make sure you're getting my notifications, so when that pops up and when my other videos pop up, you are the first to know. I heart you for hanging. I thank you for being here, and I'll see you next time.